Coming on to question number 9. It says two water taps can fill a tank in 9 3/8 hours. The tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tap can fill the tank separately. So time is asking, of course, some very important things here. That first of all, there is a strange formula to be used, which is normally not known to you, because I'll tell you what that formula is. You can use it in a variety of places, not only here, in a variety of places. The tap of the larger diameter takes 10 hours less. So naturally, larger diameter, that means the opening is more. So more opening means greater flow, and greater flow means less time is needed to fill the bucket. So that is actually what is being told here. Again, this is inverse proportion. More flow, less time needed. Less flow, more time needed. So okay, first of all, let me give you that equation. Now suppose there is one tap and there is second tap, second tap. The water is flowing from this and water is flowing from this. It is coming in some container here. So if first tap time is T1 and second tap time is T2, in what time will the bucket be filled? Like you go to your bathroom and see that if you put a bucket and put two, but you turn on two taps, what happens? The bucket fills quickly, particularly in winters. One is hot water, one is cold water. So you want a mix. You can't bath with cold water or hot water exactly. So the hot water may be at a very high temperature, 60 degrees centigrade. Cold water might be only 5 degrees centigrade. So of course you want a kind of a warm water. So what do? You mix them. How do you mix them? You switch on both the taps at the same time, isn't it? So that will actually fill the bucket much quicker than the other way, than normally by one tap. So what we do here is, okay, this is our bucket or something, not being very artistic. This is our bucket, and from the first tap and the second tap water is flowing. First tap needs T1 hours or T1 units of time, and second tap needs T2 units of time. Units of time, minute, hour, whatever is there. And total time is T. So what is the relationship between T1, T2 and T? The relationship is like this: 1 by T1 plus 1 by T2 is equal to 1 by T. Now this is a very useful relationship. It's used in maths at many places, time and work, this, that. And of course those topics are never taught to you. So that's why perhaps you don't know about them. So this is a very, very important rule which you will always have to remember. Now let's see what has been told in the question. This is the rule, or what is the question like. Question says, okay, I don't know the smaller, but it says the larger takes 10 hours less. So let time taken by smaller tap by smaller tap be X hours. Therefore, time taken by larger tap is 10 hours less. 10 hours less. So naturally what? X minus 10. 10 hours less than what? 10 hours less than the smaller one. So X minus 10, and put that X minus 10 in brackets, hours. So for T1, I have what? T1 is equal to X, T2 is equal to X minus 10. So this is something we have in our mind, we have got it. Together they can fill in 9 3/8 hours. So what is that together? Together is T. So I have T1 as X, T2 as X minus 10, and just T, that is this one, total time taken 9 3/8 hours. Can we put it as a, this is a mixed fraction, so I want to put it as an improper fraction. 8 9 is 72 plus 3, 75 by 8. So this is what I have. Let me put in this equation. 1 by T1, that is 1 by X, 1 by T2, that is X minus 10, is equal to 1 by T, that is 1 over this, 75 by 8. Okay, I don't need this, so let me take this away. You take LCM. X x minus 10, x minus 10 comes here, x minus 10 plus x comes here, x. And this is of course 8 will go in the numerator, 8 by 75. Let's see it again. 1 by t, 1 by t1 plus 1 by t2 plus 1 by is equal to 1 by t. 1 by n naturally all have to do is now to take LCM. X minus 10 here plus x. So x minus 10 plus x is here. X into x minus 10, that is the denominator. So 2x minus 10, and in the denominator we have x square minus 10x is equal to 8 by 75. Now we are going to get a very, very interesting quadratic equation in about 2-3 steps more. 75 cross multiply 8 x square minus 10x. Don't ever get scared by like what big equation is coming or something. It may come big or small, it doesn't matter. 75 into 2, 150x, 750, 8x square, 80x. So let me take this also on the other side and this also on the other side. What I get? 8x square minus 80x minus 150x plus 750 equal to 0. 150 on that side it goes, becomes minus 150. 750 on that side is minus 750, on that side it goes, becomes plus 750. 8x square, 80 and 150, 230x plus 750 equal to 0. So this was our question number. Yeah. I'll have to rub this because I need space. Right. Divisible by 2, divisible by 2, divisible by 2. Divisible by 4 also, but this is not divisible by 4 and this is also not, and this is divisible, maybe. No, none of them is divisible by 4. So it is better I divide the whole equation by 2. This is divisible by 2, this is divisible by 2. This becomes 4x square, 115x, and this becomes 375 equal to 0. Now you have a huge equation, like seems like very difficult it's going to be. Actually it's going to be very easy. See how. So rough work. 4 into 375. Well, if you multiply, I can do it mentally, but maybe you might need to multiply, scribble and multiply, or any way you get it. 1500. Total, you can see this plus is here. So total should be what? Total should be 115. Right? So I just got an idea that this 115 can be written as 100 plus 15, and 15 into 100 is 1500, isn't it? 100 plus 15 can be written as 115, and 15 into 100 is 1500. So I think that's what we needed, isn't it? So here we have cracked. See, every time it is not necessary to you go into all kinds of quadratic formula or this or that. You see, I've never used quadratic formula anywhere. Just use your some rational thinking little bit here and there. Sometimes things, everybody knows 15 into 100 is 1500. So I don't think so I'm asking you to do something which you don't know. So yes, so how do I break it? 150. Now this was minus, so I'll have to write like this. You see, this was what? This was minus, so I'll have to write like this. Of course, x has to be put. I didn't put that x. 4x square minus 100x minus 15x, 375 equal to 0. 4 can be common, x can be common, x minus 25. Minus, now you see you have x here, so you have to get x here because there is no escape from it. So obviously you will have to take 15 common. And this sign will also change because minus has been taken common, and we have just done 15 into, okay, fine. So 4x minus 15 and x minus 25 equal to 0. 4x equal to 15 x equal to 15 by 4. And this is what? This is x equal to 25. If any one of them had been negative, we would have rejected. But can we reject here? Here we can't reject. We'll have to go one step further and see whether any rejection is possible or not. That's why this question is wonderful, right? So let's see. I need to rub this. I hope very soon I'll get a bigger board, so I'll not need to do all these things, right? So what was the time taken by the other? This is time taken by the smaller tab, isn't it? X was the time taken by the smaller tab. What was the time taken by the larger tab? Time taken by larger tab was x minus 10. So we got T1 equal to 15 by 4 or T1 equal to 25. What is T2? T2 was x minus 10. So 15 by 4 minus 10 or 25 minus 10. Now 25 minus 10 is 15. So 25 is okay and 15 is also okay. Well, possible, like first tab takes for 25 hours, second tab, the bigger tab takes 15 hours. Okay, fine. What about this? Take LCM, 15 minus 40 minus 25 by 4. Minus time is negative. That means even before you start the tab, the bucket is full. Can it be possible? No, it's not possible. So this is rejected. X equal to 15 by 4 is rejected because time to fill a bucket cannot be negative. So of course it can't be negative, so obviously that is not there. So therefore what is x? X is 25 or T1 is 25 hours and T2 is how much? T2 is 15 hours. Or you can write the whole sentence that time taken by the smaller tab is 25 hours and time taken by the larger tab is 15 hours. See, this question is very, very, very important. So do it 10 times if you need to, but this must be inside your head. Okay. Coming to the next question. What is the next question? Next question is again on trains and speeds and all those things. So again, now it should be automatic, like whenever you get this speed, train, time, distance, etc. What you do is you make a table. So I make a table here. Naturally there will be two cases, that train went fast or slow or what. So even before reading the question, I know what will happen. Speed, time, distance in kilometer, time in hours, speed in kilometer per hour. You see, we must first analyze the question, extract from it what is needed, and then of course we are the king. Right? So question says, express train takes 1 hour less than the passenger train. 1 hour less than the passenger train to travel a distance of 132 kilometers. So this is distance is 132. Express train takes 1 hour less than the passenger train. Express train takes 1 hour less than passenger train. Two characters in the story, express train, passenger train. So passenger train we take as the first one. I told you that whatever comes in the second spot is actually to be taken as x. So case 1 is our passenger train and case 2 is our express train. So this takes t and this takes what? T minus 1. Express train will always take less time. That's why it is express. So 132 kilometers between Mysore and Bangalore. I'm not really interested what two cities are there. If the average speed of the express train is 11 more than that of passenger train. So I take this speed as x and this becomes what? X plus 11. Then find the average speed of the two trains. So you have to find for both. You have to find this also and this also. That means this is passenger train, this is express train. So I have to find for both of them. Right. Same way I'll proceed. What was it? That I don't need time. Last question says speed. I don't want need time. Time to pucha nahi usne. So what do? We find time from both and we say okay, time is equal to time, t is equal to t, not time is equal to time, t is equal to t. So obviously we will be able to eliminate t and we'll get an equation which is completely in x. So let us try that. T, time, distance over speed. Time, distance 132 over, oh sorry, I made a mistake. This should be written like this. Time is equal to distance over speed. So what is t equal to? 132 over x plus 11 plus 1, isn't it? This is what we get. So this is value of t and this is also value of t. Both of them are equal to each other. 132 upon x equal to 132 upon x plus 11 plus 1. So we get our equation like this. Now, both terms containing x should be on the same side. So what I do is, I take this on the other side. 132 by x equal to 1. That's what I get. 132 can be taken common. So 1 by x, 1. You all know how to take common. So 132 x, this into this into this. X plus 11 minus x, and in the denominator you have x into x plus 11 equal to 1. 132 into 11, नीचे क्या आ गया? X square plus 11x equal to 1. 132 into 11. I don't need all this. So let me get rid of this. 132, 254, okay, 1452. 1452 is equal to x square plus 11x. Let me take this also on the other side. X square plus 11x minus 1452. Okay, let me write it here. X square minus 1452 equal to 0. Okay. Multiply, we should get 1 into 1452, minus here, so difference should be 11. So this is what I get. Right now I have to use my logic. Some people will jump into quadratic formula, it will come very big numbers and create nonsense. So why do all that? Now how did I get 1452? 1452 was 132 into 11. 132, well, okay, 266, okay, 2 into 66 into 2, okay, again 2, 33, so 33 into 4 into 11, 33 into 44, so you can see that somehow hit and trial here and there. Some tricks will work, sometimes tricks will not work. You'll have to go back and again start working on it. So obviously this is what I get. So 33 and 44, the difference is 11. 44, 33. We definitely need the difference as plus 11. So obviously like this. This is what is going to happen. That this thing will become like this. This is the breakup I will get. You can see how I worked it out. You can work out any way you like, but this was quite easy to work it this way. Normally what looks very difficult is actually very easy. X square plus 44x minus 33x, x common minus 33 common, x plus 44. Why I write 44? Because just now I saw 33 into 44 is 1452 equal to 0. X minus 33, x plus 44 equal to 0. X is equal to 33, x is equal to minus 44. Now what was x? X was the speed of the train. Can the speed of the train be negative? No, you can't have. Speed of the train cannot be negative. So obviously, x equal to minus 44 is rejected because speed cannot be negative. So therefore what we have? Therefore we have x equal to 33. Right? Or what was x? X was the speed of the train. Speed of which train? Speed of the passenger train. Therefore, speed of passenger train is 33 kilometer per hour. Now in the question he said find the speeds of both the trains. So that is not enough. You also need to find speed of the express train. Therefore, and speed of express train is, what was the speed of express train? X plus 11. 33 plus 11, what is 33 plus 11? 33 plus 11 is 44. So speed of express train is how much? 44 kilometer per hour. So we get the trains, speeds of the two trains. What are the speeds of the two trains? Speeds of the two trains are 33 kilometer per hour and